I'm Ricco and I'm gonna get a haircut.
And you want a special haircut?
Yeah, it's just nothing standard, something new and...
No, okay. We're going to make that for you. I am going to make that for you. Will you turn for you and the rest of the world to show how your hair is now?
It's a bit long, it's been a long time.
And asymmetrical?
Yep, I procrastinated this for a very long time, so it's time to get it all nice.
Real sharp new hairstyle. Okay, let's start.
As on YouTube, can do Ricco's hair. Let's start with a new cape. I have this from a new line, get on the market in Holland by Lanza. It's the men's line of Lanza. I'm gonna make him a new sharp hairstyle. And not ordinary hairstyles, just a special one.
Sounds good?
Yeah. Start as always with wetting the hair a bit, not too much, especially the long parts. That will leave, of course, long because I like it very much, but I give it a new shape. He has also an undercut, so I can do something special on that. He has to be represented for his job, so he can make not the craziest hairstyles, but that you always see. I start with the undercut on the short side. Here can hide some things, so I will make maybe in the longer parts laying upon it a little tattoo art in it, so it's crazy when the hair flips over, you can see a little tattoo art in it. But when he wants to cover it, I cover it up with the longer hair. Start with my large flat comb. It's also a fine comb to do this with. And I work with my large T.K.S clipper. This is a natural color. I'm thinking about some highlights on top to make it more looking special. But I love this color, it's a wonderful color.
Thank you.
I'll tell it my mom and dad. Put the blade to the back, hold it in an angle, put it in the sharpest position, set out the contour line. Coming to the back. What I like about this clipper is that it is ultra nice to work with. It works for almost 3 hours without charging, so you can do a half day with it. It's very light in working. And even I love to work very fast normally, but this clipper gives me the rest that I need to make a nice hairstyle. And the sound is wonderful. It's not too much, just gently, not too loud for the people who in my chair. Don't hurt their ears. Het ongelooflijk. Het gaat zo vlug ook daarnaast, hè, als je zo'n taal hebt.
Ja.
Now first make this side short. And that I do because I lay the longer hair, just lay it on top on it, and make first the longer style on this side. So I can see it, I can see where it's hiding the tattoo lines and where I can work or not. So I stop in this position on the half of his head. Work till I get on the center line. Then I have enough short hair to work on. Using my comb as clipper comb. With that difference that I can make every move with it. You can nicely go in opposite lines of the hair fall. So now I'm first going to work on this part. Now I lay the first centimeter hair on it. Now I've got to find me a shape, and what I always tell you, I use the natural folds of the skull because I can see his chin line, I can see that bone and this bone, and this is very important for me. Now I take the hairs to the back, watch at my fingers, and lay them in the same line as the chin line. This will be my first line. Put it to the back, lay it to the back. And the scissor I'm working with is Kiona 6 Cobalt. Yeah, it's also a fine scissor to work with. It's strong, very sharp cutting. So now I lay the line, the natural lines of his skull. Minor adjustments in the way the fall is, because there's a little crown area on this back. So I have to be aware of that and lay it in a perfect fall. Go from the center, so you can see it. Go from the center, lift it on the center line of the skull, take it to the back, still working the same line as I did the sides, but give it that rounding that it needs to fit on his skull. So now I get a perfect line to work. I can lay it to the front and have a nice flow, but also when I lay it down, I have also a perfect fall on there. Nou, I lay all the lines on this. Dat is wel grappig, want je normaal hoor je niet alles wat een kapper doet natuurlijk. Dit normaal ontstaat gewoon als je knipt.
Ja, normaal denk ik van nou, het zal. Want, je krijgt gewoon een haarstijl.
Ja.
Nu hoor je ook de gedachtegang erachter.
Ja, dat is leuk is dat. Okay, took a new centimeter hair on it. Take it to the back. And this I connect in a point cut technique. A very small point cut technique. Don't need to be much. Just to create that softness in the line. Get some new hair on it. Start on the back. Take the hairs in the rounding. Go over to the point cut technique. Get rid of the dry end. Let us see here. This part is ultra dry. Get it to the last long hair on top. Every time go back to the baseline. Lay it over the line into the perfect fall. Take the longer hair to the back, so connect it to the line when it goes to the back. Now you see the line that I created. And this is also an asymmetrical line, a bit like a bob, and I would take it to the back. But to create it even more beautiful, I just connect the lines to each other. So these are the lines from the front that I connect. Then I lay them back. Now I'm certain when he throws this to the back and make a crazy hairstyle of it, it also look good when it comes on the other side. So now I'll start on that side. Starting on the center line, connected it to the left side that I already made. Make sure the lines wonderfully fall in the rounding of his skull shapes. Take my comb as a clip comb, get rid of a lot of hair. Can go in the opposite lines of the hair fall. Put my blade to the back. Delen, nee, vooral het delen. Het delen van je kennis, daar gaat het eigenlijk om. De rest is allemaal niet zo belangrijk. The nice thing is of this large flat comb is that you can control everything of cutting. It gives you so much control over what you do, and it gives so much more character to the hairstyle. And it grows back very, very nice. I could do it like Barber style, but then he has to come back in 3 weeks to restyle the sides of his hair, and mostly he does 6-7 weeks with his hairstyle. I think that's the most honest way to do a hairstyle, myself. Minor corrections to the lines. Play a little bit with the light because I have other lighting than normally in my salon. Now go over to the tattoo art. Starting at the tattoo lines. Now I know this part is covered up with his hair normally. So with my small key and the clipper I can make some nice lines in it. By holding the clipper upside down, you get much sharper lines.
je dit wel eens gehad?
Heel lang geleden.
Heel lang geleden.
Was ik 12 of zo.
Dat is wel stoer om dat weer eens een keer te hebben dan. Because his hairstyle is only a matter of lines. I only use lines. Give just that extra touch of creative thinking and cutting. And this will grow back in about 1.5, 2 weeks. Then you don't see it anymore. And create a little bit like a wing. Take away the hairs that came off. The noise of this clipper is also very gently. And this clip also works about 3 hours without charging. With my large clipper, blade to the back, I gently go over the fall of the hair. And this gives a nicer throwback of the hair. Otherwise I get a roof structure, and I don't want that. I want it to lay into the natural lines. So just holding it in an angle of about 50 degrees, 60 degrees, and only use the tip of my clipper just to soften the line a bit. Also to the back. I soften the line. Now I have myself nice tattoo lines without disturbing the hairstyle, because when I throw it back, it lays totally covered under the hair. So when he is on a place where you don't want to show it, he covers it up. Now before I can go into making a blonde color, I clean the contour line, because then the haircut is ready. I can work nicely on the rest, because the colors never come on its contour line. Pulling the skin real tight. Don't force the knife, just gently go over the skin. His hair color is a little bit reddish, so you know the skin is also very sensitive for doing things like this. The lighter the skin tones, desto more sensitive they are for hurting and damaging. Inmiddels al heel creatief geworden in de manier van werken. To hold the colors separate and just apart 3 triangles on top. I put a little bit shaper on his short hair to glue my plastic foils on. Don't want this to be colored. Take a plastic foil, lay it on the part, gonna color. And for this color I made a bleach. I made a bleach with 6%, that's 20 volume, blue bleach, put in a Vario blonde. Take my triangle. Set in the bleach in the underpart. Lay the foil down and put the bleach on. Inmiddels al heel creatief geworden in de manier van werken.
Back from coloring, put in from David Gray a silver conditioner, give him also this to support it at home. Wait about 25 minutes, start blow drying. Put my blow dryer on flat and shine. It's a position on the blow dryer on the ionic lines of the blow dryer. Now you don't have to do this at home with a brush, just leave it hanging. On his hair, I'm going to use of the same line he has his cape on, a men's hairspray. It smells a bit like honey.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But thank God it's not summertime. And for so far, Ricco's new hairstyle. And first time coloring. Ricco, will you turn around to show the people your new hairstyle? And maybe after that you can flip your hair over.
Of course.
To the other side. Yeah, it's difficult with the new hairstyle.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. But
It's a strong hairstyle. But the nice thing is to hold the hair wonderfully in the same lines.
I don't have a mirror, so I have no idea if, if you can turn the camera a little bit. It should be like so.
Yeah, there's just a little bit hair still hanging on.
Ah.
It doesn't matter.
Take another turn.
Yeah. So you can wear it also in a dark shade, in your natural colors.
Or I could even throw
Put it to the back.
Throw it back.
Yeah, and then with a hard gel, get it in a straight line.
Gel.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not possible.
It's not possible without the gel, but I think they get the idea.
No, I think so too. Just brush it to the back. The hairspray is a wonderful hairspray because the brush is very easily out. So you can put a little bit of hairspray on it. This hairstyle. Or I can use new line of Lanza. A product that's a bit sticky product. I love this very much. We use it a lot. It's a bit clayish, a little bit sculpting product. We do wonderful things with it. You will show them this hairstyle also. It's a sharp hairstyle.
Yeah.
Make some photos. Thank you for being my model.
Of course.
Okay.